Oh boy, it's time now for another episode of Mr Nailsin Sunday Comics. And we're going to continue with yet another story, the second one, from Dynamic Comics. And well, what do you know? It probably should have been the first story because it features Dynamic Man. I mean, what are the odds that Dynamic Man would appear in Dynamic Comics? I don't know. Well, anyway, here we go. Ah, boy, looks like somebody's having a bad hair day. With ancient witchcraft and black magic at his command, the Yellow Spot. Yeah, he had some embarrassing stains. And people laughed at him and made fun of him for it, so he became a supervillain. Anyway, Yellow Spot sets out on a campaign to destroy the mentality of the human race, only to find the mighty Dynamic Man an obstacle impossible to overcome. So anyway, evening in the study of an eminent brain specialist. Why, it's a bat. I shall become a bat to fight crime. But no, I'm too old. But it turns out the bat takes on a horrible human shape and casts a hypnotic spell. A brain specialist. Obey me, slave. I will, master. This is getting really awkward and disturbing. And at the laboratory of a noted chemist, I will obey. Another victim for the Yellow Spot. So in the newspaper, the Press Guardian, electrical wizard disappears. Housekeeper breaks into laboratory to find it empty. Police are baffled. Maybe he just went to go take a leak or went around the corner store to get some cigarettes. You don't know. Just wait. But no, the guy turns into a bat, kidnapped him. A great researcher and authority on ancient black magic, Dr. Moore, Alan, reads of the strange happenings. It's come true. The ancient curse of the witches. Knowledge destroyed their following, and so they vowed someday to wipe out all learned men. Entering his laboratory, lucky I started my experiment to create a mighty human to combat this evil. Now I must complete it quickly. So you're going to bang some broad and she's going to give birth to your kid? Because that's how you make a human. Oh. Professor Moore stands before his latest creation. The power of steel, the speed of an eagle, and the wisdom of the sages. All have been combined into one body. But through an open window, a black bat flutters in. Now to throw the switch and inject the spark of life. And once again, the bat takes on the shape of a horrible human. Yeah. Unlike the others whose brains shall be destroyed, you will die before your work is done. The professor makes a leap for the switch. All is not yet lost. Die, you enemy of the witches of old. He's got a little piece of strip of hair. I guess he grew it back. Still looks like crap. But anyway, the dying professor accomplishes his final fate and sticks his ass up in the air. He's released the life-giving switch. Suddenly, a violent explosion scatters the laboratory mechanism, releasing a mighty figure, and the professor's Dynamic Man come to life. Yoo-hoo! There's Dynamic Man. Yeah. Death to the dealers of death. This devil must be chained. My black magic will take care of that. Well, he was changed when he came out. Look, he's got chains coming out of the tube. I guess the professor didn't trust him either. Anyway, black magic guards its friends well. Just try and break my spell. Fool, there is only one power, the power of good. Watch. And with a mighty ring, the Dynamic Man frees himself. No bonds forged out of evil can hold me. I must get away. There's more important work to be done. I'm in for this to happen. I'm not scared. I'm just going to turn into a bat and fly away. And that's just what he does. But the Yellow Spot resumes his bat-like character, like Dracula, and flies away. Like the slimy thing that it is, it retreats from the power of right. By the way, check out my ass. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. It's dynamic. But as the last breath leaves the professor, Dynamic Man swears an oath. Yellow Spot. Yellow Spot seeks to destroy all knowledge. You must fight and destroy his black magic. For your sake, I shall rid the world of that menace. The power of the eagle will carry me through the air. What eagle? So he can fly like an eagle? He didn't even have wings. He just leaps out, the window or something? I don't know. Maybe he thought he would turn into an eagle like the guy could turn into a bat, but that's not what happens. And in the next panel, he looks like he's just falling to his death, but, well, nah, he's flying. Anyway, a short while later, this looks like the craggy dwelling of the witches of old, mentioned by the professor in his notes. Yes, I took time to read that, just before I leaped out the window. Yes, I did. It was in between panels. Don't question it, damn it. Anyway, someone's screaming, that cave must be the hideout of the Yellow Spot. I'll look. It's a trap. The Dynamic Man finds himself a prisoner before the mad Yellow Spot. I don't know what we're looking at here. There's some dude's twisted face. He's got a mohawk. And he missed a spot shaving. I guess he's just a henchman of the Yellow Spot. And the Yellow Spot's the guy with the, Gerber baby hairdo. Anyway, you are in a net of woven black magic. Only this knife forged from the bones of a dying murderer can free you. Only this knife, do you hear? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I drifted away. I was bored. Wise men have driven superstition from the earth. I will bring it back. Observe! A touch of the labor and a victory for black magic. He is not the first, nor will he be the last. I will not stop until all the learned men of the world are as he is, reduced to children. I don't know, the dude's pretty huge compared to the Yellow Spot, but I guess he means they're frying his... Man, the proportions of this panel is terrible. Unless he's like way in the front, but his hand's kind of overlapping the chair. I don't know. Anyway, I guess he's frying their brains so that they, they can't think anymore. But, for the revenge of some long dead witches. Whatever. Anyway, let him play in the garden. Come, we have a greater experiment to perform with Dynamic Man. In the garden, once brilliant minds, now, I can't read that. Run around like children, I guess. I want to play too. I haven't any marbles. Yes, I took them all. Go chase yourself. Funny man, give me marbles. If I can only get him to hand me the knife. The knife. Get it. Hurry, get the knife. We want marbles. Funny man. Candy good. That knife on the table. Bring it to me, and I'll give you pretty marbles. Taste. Did they shrink the guy's head? Is that what it's supposed to? I don't know. Anyway, here is knife. Give me marbles. Quick. Oh, shit. What's this? Yeah, you blared out the only way for the guy to escape, and yeah, the idiots gave him the knife. I mean, man, out of my way. In a flash, Dynamic Man grabs the knife. His black magic will never trick me again. That's one. Beats that guy up. That's two. So he had, all of a sudden he's got an army of henchmen. Well, anyway. Hideous ones, come quickly. Drain his blood. So he throws some zombies at him or whatever. I don't know. Now I can really start cleaning house. Nice man will give me marbles. Don't hurt nice man. Yeah, it all just sort of backfires on Yellow Spot. He gets scared and pisses himself. My black magic still lives. It will protect me. You'll not trap me this time. Goodbye, Spot. There's a good dog. And with it goes your black magic. Now to reverse the process and restore the scientists their brains. Where am I? What happened? I don't know how you're going to restore his brain. I thought the guy cooked them, but, he's Dynamic Man, so. Dynamic Man explains quickly. And you must do the same for these men while I take care of the Spot. The yellow Spot. He's escaping. How do you know it's him? Well, the bat's yellow. All right. Suddenly, the weird creature adopts his bat-like shape. Only in that shape can he be killed. I must get him now before he changes. How do you know that? I guess that was in the notes that the professor had too. I don't know. There. I guess that does it. A desperate battle in the sky. He just strangles the bat to death. It is finished. The yellow Spot is... What? I can't read that one. Something from the world is greased from the world. He peed on me. Oh, well, I guess that's his parting shot. By now, the others have been restored to normalcy, and the world is rid of the last of the witches of old. Well, Dynamic Man appears in Dynamic Comics. Yeah, I know. I'm reading Dynamic Comics. Oh, well, that wasn't so great, was it? No, not really. So, well, we'll see what's in store for next week's episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics.
All right. Thank you for watching and listening today. Why not like and subscribe and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Hats, mugs, stickers, posters, all that goody stuff. Plus, you can head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book Night Night. Oh, yeah. Plus, you can also catch my podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, over at RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on my channel at BitChute. That's the Mr. Nailsin channel on BitChute.com.